Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and today we will be talking about 9 things that need to be addressed in this recent sparking update patch. And they said they will be changing mechanics, so I have a list of things that need to be addressed. I think the community will like it to be addressed as well. So let's dive straight into the list. At number 1, fix how instant sparking works. And when I say fix, I mean just change it entirely. You can make it cost more with the skill count, or you can just add a cooldown duration, maybe like 30 seconds. I'm thinking around there, because you shouldn't be able to go to back-to-back sparking mode. I think that's cheesy. I think people don't like the fact that you can just hit them with an ultimate, you're locked off, and they have enough skill count to go into another ultimate with instant sparking and just constantly either key blast, barrage you, or hit you with an infinite combo, or just completely screw you in the ass and hit you with another ultimate, and all of your health is gone depending on the character that you're using, because you know everyone is using strong characters in ranked. So that's number 1. Moving on to number 2, change the window for vanishing. I think the vanishing window is too large. I think everyone is able to do it too freely. I think vanishing wars last too long as well. So I would say either shorten the duration that you're able to hit that timer, or you can increase how much key that vanishing needs. I think that could also do it. I think it should be like around a bar, because that would significantly shorten how long vanish wars are. And I know it's boring to watch on the screen as well, because you already have the timing locked down. It's just a matter of who's gonna fuck up first, and once you get them hit again, you're right back at it, which I think is dumb. So number 3, I have changing super counters. When I say changing how super counters work, I mean just make them require key. Super counter already requires a decent amount of skill to pull off, so it should require at least a little bit of key. When I say a little bit, I mean like at least a half a key bar. I feel like that is enough for it to be pulled off. I think it costing no key is a little unfair. It is meant to be a skillful thing to pull off, but honestly you can just spam your controller in that direction and you can get that super counter off. So they can either do it the same way as I suggested with vanishing, where they can just shorten that duration, the amount of frames it takes, or just make it require key, which is fine. Most people can't super counter back and forth anyway, but it would significantly make you have to manage your key better, because you have to do a lot of other stuff with your key. You can key blast, you can sidestep, you can do that fast movement. You just need a lot of stuff to do with your key. Alright, moving on to number 4. Please, I'm on my hands and knees. Fix the sidestep tracking, man. Please. I hate fighting Ghost. I'm not playing fucking Phasmophobia. I'm playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I do not feel like fighting Ghost. It is not Halloween no more, and that is really annoying for when you're in ranked as well. If y'all have noticed, this is stuff that is just annoying in general, but even more annoying in ranked. When your sidestep isn't tracking and you're just punching at the air, it feels like you get punished for not even making a misplay, for evading the person attacking. I personally feel like I shouldn't be the one that's getting in trouble for hitting the opponent. I shouldn't be getting punished or taking damage for avoiding the opponent's attacks. So I think that needs to be addressed in this most recent patch. And moving on to our number 5, reduce revenge counter skill points. So revenge counter already isn't used that much. It is a good get off me tool in certain situations, but it's honestly most of the time better not to use it, because it's not worth it. The skill bar that it requires is not worth the trade-off. I would rather just take the damage or try a different method by super countering or just vanishing out of the combo instead of revenge countering, because I want to be able to use my utility skills depending on the utility skills that I have already. So I think that revenge counter should either have iframes, or you can just reduce the skill counter to 1. It'll make it usable more, and it was advertised in the game, so I feel like it should play a bigger role than it honestly does. Should be another defensive option that can pop up whenever. At number 6, we have please, for the love of God, reduce the damn after image strike duration. Why the fuck can I not hit my opponent for 15 seconds? Those 15 seconds feel like 15 goddamn minutes. That is the most annoying thing about this game, in my opinion. Not being able to hit my opponent for 15 seconds. I think the amount of time that it requires, it should be reduced to maybe 10 seconds. I feel like 10 seconds is a lot better than 15 seconds. Because by the time that their after image strike wears off, depending on how many skill bars they're able to hold, they're able to go into after image strike again. And that's 30 seconds of not being able to hit my enemy. That's 30 seconds of not being able to play the game. I do not feel like sitting there, hitting air, or just key blast spamming my opponent until the move is done. That is dumb. I think it should just be reduced so it's not as terrible. Not 5 seconds, because at that point it's not even that good. You could take a look at SSJ4 Goku's buffs as an example. They don't last that long. Just 10 seconds or a little lower. That would be the best time for after image strike to be available. I feel like the increase of time that it takes, it makes such a big difference. Such a big difference. So that's what I feel should be addressed. Moving on to our number 7 spot. Please get rid of ultimates just making you lock off of the opponent. I feel it's not just inconvenient, it can really change how the game is played, and that's mostly because, looping back to my first point, they can just instant spark. Once you're locked off of them, they can just instant spark, go into sparking again. Depending on what they do on sparking, they can infinite combo you, they can key blast spam you, or they can hit you with an ultimate, or they can just screw you over and do all of those things. I feel that needs to be changed. It needs to be addressed. It's really dumb that it's able to happen. It's really dumb that it's in ranked. You can keep it in the base game, and you can keep it in player matches. It doesn't matter, since those matches don't matter as much. But in ranked, that shouldn't be there. And moving on to number 8, why is someone able to tech the grab while they are doing a Kamehameha? They are not even in animations of Kamehameha. They are still performing a Kamehameha. That is dumb. Reduce the amount of time you have to tech grabs. Being able to tech grabs is so easy in this game. It's ridiculous. It's something that should require skill. If you get caught lacking, you get caught lacking. Would that affect how Android 19 and Android 20 is played? Yes, but you should be playing cautious anyway. But my point still stands. You shouldn't be able to tech grabs as easily as you are. The window is too big. You're basically able to tech them every time, unless you just like sit there and you have a brain fart and you barely come back. If you have a raccoon moment, then it's understandable. Moving on to our final number 9. My God, add a skip button for intros, please. Give me a skip button and my life is yours, Jin. My life is yours. I shouldn't have to sit there for like 30 seconds. Yes, it's only like 30 seconds. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm fucking. But I don't want to sit there every single time. Like, once you hear the interactions enough, because people play the same damn characters in ranked. But anywho, if you hear the interactions enough, you don't want to hear them all the time. Sometimes I just want to jump straight into the match. They need to add a way, like in training mode, where you're able to skip the dialogue and jump straight into the match. I feel like it would be easy. I feel like it would be a quality of life update, and I just feel like it would make the game overall better. I feel like I just want to jump into PvP. I don't feel like hearing about Goku Black being like, yes, that body. Yeah, I don't feel like hearing that every single time. But without a further ado, if y'all enjoyed the video, let me know. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading like that. I'll try to get back on it. And if y'all enjoyed and found this informative, remember to like, subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Peace.